thrift store has some gorgeous blankets, and I want to share them with you guys today. They're so pretty. Actually, I'm not just going to share what's in the store today. I'm going to share what I've been seeing almost for the past year since we've had a thrift store here in Florence. And let's see which ones are your favorites. There's some knit and some crochet. Well, here we go. So the first blanket that caught my eye, I didn't know at the time what it was called, was mosaic crochet, but I thought it was just mesmerizing. And by the time I made up my mind to go back and purchase it, it was gone. So I'm glad I got this footage so that if I want to replicate it, I should be able to. But this was my first intro to mosaic crochet and I fell in love. Now another stitch or another pattern I've never tried before is the chevron. I think this is a chevron, correct me if I'm wrong. And if you see something that you like, or I ask questions about a technique, please do a time step. Just put in the time that you see it, like this is 1:07, and then leave your comment and I'll be able to click on it and go right to where you saw the pattern that you knew what the technique was, because there are quite a few that I don't know the name or the stitch, and I just think they're amazing. And even timestamp and leave which ones you've actually worked on or which ones you've done. So like one here at 1:37, 1:32, or 1:35, you know, just timestamp it and then leave a comment, and it'll be highlighted in blue and I can click on it and we can have a little chat about it. But I just thought these were so pretty. I'm not very good at pairing colors together. I rely very heavily on striped yarns and variegated yarns that are already doing the work of putting colors together. I'm not good at that, so I really admired how the makers paired colors in the blankets that you're going to see. I could tell that they were using two different colors and not like one variegated yarn a lot of times, but at the same time, maybe I really can't say because the stitches look so professional that I honestly couldn't tell where something started and another thing began. They were so good. I really wish I could have met the makers of these blankets. I wondered which one person made lots of them. I had so many questions going back every week. I wish their names were on them. You know how we put tags on our makes? I couldn't find any. If I had, I swear. Look at this. Look at this. Does anyone know what this technique is called? It's like they crocheted the blanket and then they went back in and pulled the yarn through. I've never seen that before. That is so pretty, and it has like a woven look, but I'm pretty sure that's crochet. So timestamp it and correct me if I'm wrong, but they're just so pretty. Now some may be repeats from a week or so before, and I probably forgot that I already filmed it, but you're rarely going to see repeats. Now this, I want to say this is woven. I want to say this was done on a machine, but you know, you never know. But I love the texture of it. It kind of had that waffle texture, but a little different. Like they held several strands of yarn together when I couldn't tell. Y'all, these blankets was just so impressive. Even if this was made by machine, it doesn't matter. It was so new to me and so different. I thought it was really cool. Wow. See, even the plainest stitches really caught my eye. And I guess because, look at that. Oh my goodness. I still can't get over how unique so many pieces were. That's beautiful. So beautiful. My goodness. Now this one looked more woven, but you never can tell, so I gave it a look over. I liked how they paired these colors. I think there's a variegated and then solids. My goodness. And that's that wave pattern, that kind of the all green one. I haven't made that either, and I've been thinking about using it for a baby blanket for my sister's baby that's due in June. Ooh, I need to get started on that. See, this is so pretty. All those shells. Oh, is that one called Jacob's Ladder? This is, where did they seam the ends? It's just so pretty. Goodness gracious. I think that one might be machine made, but they're still really pretty. That's pretty too. I like the drape on that. Oh, that's so pretty. The color is so nice. And so that's the thing. I don't know if someone, weaved some of these. Oh, there's that popular pineapple. That's so pretty. Those are so pretty on dresses to me. Look at the stitch definition. Oh, so I'm wondering too, when some people say they thrifted yarn, I know Kalisha of Quirky Monday podcast, she'll say that from time to time that she's thrifted yarn. I'm wondering sometimes if Kalisha, if you're watching, let me know in the comments, do you mean like you take a piece, like a blanket, and you repurpose the yarn from it, or are you meaning that you purchase the yarn at the thrift store, like they have them stored in bags? Let me know. But I couldn't imagine taking these apart. They are just way too beautiful. Way too beautiful. Look at that. I would never think to pair those colors together. So gorgeous. Now I did find, I think maybe 2 or 3 sweaters, but this one was the most impressive to me. Does anyone recognize the name of this maker? It did say it was hand knit inside, and I thought that was really neat. Here's some more chevrons. They seem to be pretty popular. I do see them pop up from time to time. Well, quite often. I think it's one of the most popular patterns. Wow. Oh my goodness, you guys. So look at, just beautiful. Just beautiful. Now this really impressed me. It looked like it was like kind of that similar to that pineapple stitch with a little granny square action going on. I've never seen anything like this. Just so impressive. So look at that stitch definition. I really want to know if there was one person making several of these. I don't know. It's so beautiful. I could tell too that a lot of blankets got a lot of love, like a lot of usage out of them before they were donated, but they still held up so well. Look how pretty. Oh, this color. My goodness, I think we've seen this one before. I just can't get over that drape. It's just so pretty, and I doubt it's going to be on the shelf much longer. Yeah, there may be just a few repeats, but not too. Look at that. No, is that crochet? Yep, that was crochet. Oh, so pretty. So very, very pretty. Now that was a really interesting stitch. They had these really neat like loops in a stitch. No, not this one, but the pink one. I've never seen anything. Does anyone know what that's called? That would be so pretty on a skirt. That is so pretty. I was just really impressed. So, do you do this sometimes? You go shopping in your thrift store? Let me know if you like this type of content, and I will try to show more with you. Well, I'll see you in the next one.